Right.
And it says it goes from 1943 to 1947, and then to 1962. So there's a little bit of a
It keeps going on.
breach here. It does keep going on.
I don't need to.
Okay.
Okay.
So this is summer of 1943,
Yeah.
and we've got a half-naked man
Yeah.
laying across your lap there.
Right.
Things have really changed. And of course, that's in Madison, Wisconsin.
Right, and that's the capital of Wisconsin, and it was like a nice trip to go up to Madison.
It looks like Clyde and Pearl took you and your new beau
and Jim
up to Madison.
Exactly.
What did Jim think of this Ferdinand character?
Oh, fun.
You know, he's okay. Huh?
Yeah.
So this is House and Rusty.
Rusty June. I think that's just a neighbor.
Okay.
We're just a neighbor.
That page is not
Not
attached anymore. Now
that was the sexy one that I colored.
You colored in. Oh, there's one colored and one not
Oh,
colored.
they're all colored.
Well, looks like that
No,
one.
I still got quite a bit, even when it's colored in, so it's too much. Portrait. Yeah, but, well, I'm not going to change it. I saw you. I was watching them carefully.
And this was in Madison too, you think? This is O'Leary Lake.
O'Leary's Lake. I was up in Wisconsin, someplace, you know,
Okay.
in that area. And this is outside of 390 Glen Oak.
Okay.
And there I'm off to my internship in Cincinnati, Ohio, where I'll be for a year.
At the Good Samaritan.
Yeah, hospital.
Okay.
That's where I learned to be a dietitian.
And this is the gang who saw you off. It was Dad, Mom, Jim.
Then Elaine Farley and
Elaine Farley, Jackie. Jackie, looks like a fellow back there named Jackie. Right there. Ralph. Ralph
Rolling and
Rose.
Yeah, Rose Underwood. Yeah.
Okay.
The girls were my college friends.
So there's a picture here of Ford leaving for the Army, but that's somewhere else.
Yeah.
It'll get shuffled around a little bit. Now, I noticed you spelled Jim, J-Y-M.
Yeah, we did.
Was it really spelled that way? Or?
No.
Okay. Okay.
It was J-M-E-S, you know.
Oh, right. So it didn't matter how you spelled it for
I don't
sure.
know why we went to WYM. There was some reason for it.
Okay.
I think,
Now, who are these people over here? It's hard for me to read what
this
those
is Ralph Rolling.
That's Ralph Rolling.
And he was, you know, just a block from me, my cousin. And they were just kids I was in home ec with.
This is in Cincinnati?
No, former class.
The former class. Miss Mac, Ruth.
I can't even remember who they are. Oh, let's see. Yeah, they were just.
Now, this is at Good Samaritan Hospital in Cincinnati, Ohio.
Okay, this is.
And you've got Marilyn Miller and Manny Light.
Mary, I think it was
Marie. These, okay.
Yeah, and I only stayed 3 months, so I never did really know.
Get to know them very well. Mary Briggs, Lillian, Connie Brown.
Yeah, they were more than the Good Sam, and I, didn't stay there real long, but this was.
And they have an agony in the garden that you took a picture of there.
Yeah.
Was that a statue?
That was a statue, and this was just the uniform we wore.
Out on the roof. So you were a dietitian there?
Well, I was taking my internship.
Okay.
It's my internship. And then this is third sister Mary. And
Shirley.
That was just another friend of Mary's.
Okay.
But we were just there to see Mary, and we just met Mary there. And then this is with Clark.
That Good Samaritan.
Oh yeah, this is a Good Sam. Those were just the ones I was taking my internship. And that's more of the same.
Okay.
Now this is going to Coney Island.
Okay.
On a ferry boat.
And you did that?
Yeah. And
this is seen from my
room in Cincinnati. That was just.
Now what are we looking at here? Is that the river?
No, I think it's the road. Yeah.
Do you remember where in Cincinnati you were?
pretty much the center of Cincinnati. Yeah.
Let me go back and see what that looks like today.
Yeah, right.
Mr. Lang was the chef.
The chef, yeah.
He cooked good food.
Yeah, very good.
Okay.
And,
that's Marilyn Mueller.
Oh. Marilyn Mueller and Mary Briggs. They were just
friends from Good Sam.
Yeah, from Good Sam. And they're on
the roof again.
On the roof again.
Mary Briggs.
I never really kept in touch with her or anything. And this is where I taught for 4 years.
So you're teaching at Independence.
This is the lady I stayed with house. That's where I stayed.
At Independence?
Yeah.
And where was it?
Independence?
Yeah.
It's about 70 miles from Dubuque.
Okay.
To Iowa.
And you were teaching there?
I was teaching for 4 years. I taught homemade there. You know, food and clothing. And then that's my nanny, Mom's mom, and Jim and I.
And Jim and
that's the school I taught in. I was
the big school
in the basement.
Yeah, Mom and Jim.
And I was the high school.
Okay.
And that's just Jim and I, and Mother was there.
This must have been when you were going off to work, or the new fur coat.
Yeah, they're new.
Okay. Now I see this my new fur coat.
So I thought that was
pretty cool.
Yeah. Beautiful. And this was somebody I taught with. You know, I taught with these different people.
At Independence.
Yeah, in Independence.
Over the 4 years you were there.
Yeah.
Martha, Dorothy, Julie, Lucille, Harriet, and Bee. Okay. And are these color pictures? Those are from Independence.
They
Those
were
Southwestern College. Well, this was where Dad was going.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So this must be postcards from Dad.
Yeah, I think probably.
And so,
Yeah.
because while you were teaching at Independence, Dad was at.
And that's Jim. I think it was 7th or 8th grade.
Playing football.
And these are just like since 1944. I mean, and Lo and I mean, we were just always such close friends.
Yeah.
And that's Jim and that's football again.
Paula Jean Kurt.
I think brother. Yeah, and I don't even remember
Who that was.
No. And that was I was dressed up for something.
I think now you say my big brother was because he's taller than you.
Yeah. Exactly.
Right?
Right. You know, my
Yeah.
brother, not my uncle.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the boyfriend.
Almost 2. Okay, there's Dad.
I don't know.
That's Southwestern.
Short.
So you got a picture of them, all the boys and dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like real good.
Real handsome, you know.
This was Southwestern and Memphis.
That's where he did training for being, what was it here?
Bird in the Air Corps.
I think it was before he went overseas. He had
Okay.
pictures. Pictures. And again, and
He looked like he was trying to run it.
8th grade graduation. And this was Mom and Dad in the backyard. And this was the nuns, Jim's graduation.
Now that sounds like the same outfit that the other picture was taken, so that must have been 8th grade graduation.
Yeah, must have all been 8th grade. This is
first furlough.
1944.
So this is when he came back.
Yeah.
And it looks like y'all went to Bellevue here.
Oh, absolutely. And that's AJ and
Nettie.
Grandma Nettie. And
Dad and AJ. Oh, I love this picture here with you,
yeah,
Dad.
it's really cute.
That's a great picture. Well, it's with the vegetation in the background and the trees, and that's a neat outfit you have on there. I thought that was a great picture. Yeah.
And that's Betty in the uniform.
Mm-hmm.
This was
Aunt Betty.
Betty and
Lauren.
And Bob.
And Bob.
And,
there's another picture of Betty down there, huh?
Mm-hmm.
And then there were just 3 brothers.
Yeah.
So there's Lauren, Bird, and Bob. All of us were girls, I guess.
No, my first.
Of course, Bill's not in here. Of course, Bill was probably maybe not born yet.
He was,
Bill would have been closer to Dad.
Johnny, Ellen.
All that Bill was in the Marine Corps.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Mm-hmm.
And Ellen Records just lived the block from me, and we stayed a lot, and she was
And this is
there
Ellen
at
and
my
John
church, yeah,
wedding.
yeah,
And he was in the Navy.
yeah.
Got all the servicemen.
Now here's Jim and I at the cottage, swimming up at the lake.
And this is the cottage.
And
Circus
the
Lake?
rest, no, this is the
Rest of
rest, yeah. And then this is Eileen and her family, her brother Eileen and her parents.
Eileen and her parents. Okay, and her brother.
Eileen and Lehman, yeah.
And her brother's name was Howard.
Howard, yeah.
Okay. And I love this. I love both of these pictures.
We
That
were
looks great.
closest buddies, closest buddies, so that's kind of fun.
This one is funny here.
And Rose was another good friend, but the three of us were the closest.
With a pal. And so I was wondering who Howard was, and Howard was.
Yeah, Howard was.
Oh, you like this dress that you're in here?
Yeah.
Because it had the little thing around your shoulders with.
Well, it was all one piece, but it showed off the waist.
Okay, hold on.
My wife buddies, Eileen, Merle, and I.
Yeah.
Still
So this is Eileen's brother.
brother.
Howard.
Her brother.
Okay. Okay.
And
Now this is third furlough before going to Europe.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a different furlough.
This is again 13.
Glen Oak.
I mean,
So these are all taken around the house.
yeah. Let's see, there's the house there in the back door.
What a neat bunch of pictures this is.
The dog in there.
That was your dog there?
No, I
Just
didn't have the
one
dog.
that came by.
Yeah. I had a little wire.
That's you and Dad on the front of the car. Was that Grandpa's car?
Yeah,
And this is on the bike.
on the bike. And their dad put on Jim's scalp. We had to get pictures of.
So you dressed up as a squaw.
Yeah, right. I just grabbed Jim.
Oh,
I deal in our blanket. But that was, his home.
No, at this point, were you guys pretty sure you'd be married someday?
Yeah,
Okay.
but we didn't know when.
Because it was basically get back to Europe.
Absolutely zero, nothing.
This is Mom, Bird, and Eileen, and you.
Yeah.
And then Grandpa, or Bird and Eileen. And this Bird. And then who's this Jasbo?
He was an uncle, a Mulgrew uncle that wrote an article always in the paper, Jazz will hold Dubuque.
Okay.
That's where the jazz came from.
And he's got that kind of
Yeah, he was
old Chicago,
old Dubuque,
big cigar going. Okay.
But this was like a cute picture that we took.
That is a great picture. I love that.
And snuggle.
Romantic, you say, here.
Absolutely.
And he still has that look when he's sitting in his chair.
There you go.
Yeah.
You can see.
Okay, and then this is a Christmas.
Storm,
This was a Christmas when Bird was in Europe, huh? This is looking at the bracelet and a pin from Bird.
Yeah, it just went.
And so, we tried some indoor pictures.
Tried indoor pictures.
Yeah.
Oh, that's my little piano, and that's the Christmas tree.
Christmas tree in your house, and the steps going up.
Yeah, and that's that's why I said I love to come down the stairs and see the tree. I don't want to see it before.
Right.
I wouldn't help decorate.
And this is A Lonely Christmas, 1944, with Bird overseas.
But that was the tree.
And your tree.
And that was Jim's birthday.
And his birthday was when, Mom?
2nd of April. 2 minutes. That's what I would say he was almost April Fool.
Yeah.
And this was an Easter octave, he always got a new octave for Easter.
Okay.
And Eileen and
Yeah, that's right.
And Rose was the other good friend. The three of us.
She isn't, but Nancy's going to be here. When Nancy's here is when you guys are going to go with Nancy, and then we're going to do we're going to put AJ down. Okay? Thanks.
So that's just my close college friend.
And Rose Underwood was part of it, but not the same as,
But not as close as Eileen and well.
Okay. Do you ever keep track of Rose Underwood?
Some.
Yeah?
Yeah, but there's
A little bit.
not really much.
Okay.
And that's just family.
Right?
And there was the
We'll
four.
find it. Don't worry about it right now. He's not taking a nap yet. Grace, would you tell Grace that?
This is always funny if Lorette caught her sitting on a place to go.
That's what, okay. I wasn't sure if that was Grandma, Pearl, or Lorette.
Lorette.
And you're in front of a train there.
Oh, yeah, just, you know, this is Jim and I getting ready to go in.
This is trip to Cass Cottage.
Yeah, see, my Aunt Lorette and Uncle Joe Cass had the cottage, and
that was on French's Lake?
no, this was up, in, what's the name of the lake?
Clear Lake?
No, I don't think it's Clear Lake,
Yeah.
I can't remember what the name of it was, but it was a nice cottage, and lots of places to stay, you know, like, and then this is, Marion and Harold Lewis, who were another part of our general gang.
This is a Rose and Vern wedding.
Vern, Hughes.
So this was Rose Underwood.
Rose Underwood, yeah.
And Vern Hughes.
Yeah.
Okay.
They married.
And was Vern Morris guy or?
No.
Was someone she met elsewhere?
Somebody I think it was. I can't remember.
Rose for bouquet here.
Yeah.
And then there's the four of you. So.
Yeah. So at her wedding, we're just taking a picture of the four.
And it looks like Lil and Eileen were in the wedding. Or Lil was.
Lil was. Just
Yeah.
Eileen and I weren't. Just Lil.
Okay.
Yeah. So we were all, you know, close.
That's neat.
Everything was important. So
Mhm.
this is Joe and Bob Cass, my cousins in Washington.
Okay.
And, which was just some of the games.
Down in the lower right hand corner there. Connie, Rose, and Lil. This is back at Rose's wedding.
Yeah, right, that's still part of that.
Mm-hmm.
And this is in Bellevue.
That's the Bellevue. Nut picking.
Yeah, we.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you had to crack them and do all that, you know,
Okay.
fry them and crack them.
And Dad went with you?
Oh, yeah, well, yeah, that's definitely what I was doing. And, he's Jim. So,
Bird, Sally, Jack, Nancy, and Jim.
yeah, Jack Rowling,
Okay.
and then the girl.
Sally and Nancy.
Yeah.
Are those Farley?
No, Sally and Nancy, I don't know.
Okay.
Girls.
Girls that came along, huh?
Came along.
Okay. Go that thing.
Time, you know.
Uh-huh.
And,
Now these two pictures, I want the
this is
picture
Joe
of
Cass.
that's Joe Cass. And that looks like a military picture.
Yeah.
I
I don't know who that was. It was.
Yeah. He's staying up till Nancy gets here.
I know that, but, there's a dog on the corner,
Yeah.
what is that?
Okay.
And that's Jim on the ice of the Mississippi River.
Oh, really? Oh, neat.
And,
And this is Vern and I home for good. So he's home now.
back home, yeah.
Oh, that's neat.
And this was just our little family.
Yeah.
Back in 390s.
Hopefully it's safe. Okay.
Okay. And that's Eileen's mom.
Eileen's mom, okay.
Her dad died quite young.
There's your mom and dad and friends went out.
Yeah.
Yeah, mom and dad.
This was Bradley, who Eileen dated for a while.
Okay.
I was a friend of hers in Bellevue.
Okay.
So, for a while she dated him.
She dated Kip, okay.
Her Jeanne and Eileen's mother, and Chip Bradley.
And Bird,
And then, this is Lois Mueller, and, Joe Cass, so this was.
So did Lois and Joe go there for a while?
No, I don't
No.
think they did, I don't think they did.
Okay. And there's Joe Cass and you.
Okay.
A lot of snow in the car.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is 390 again.
Uh-huh.
And,
And Billy?
Bill Cass.
Okay.
One of the Cass boys. And Lorette was the mother, and Joe was the father of the three Cass boys.
And then
And that's,
in the middle there is, and let's see, Lorette, Bob,
Dad, Lorette,
Bob,
Cass,
Lou.
Lou, and, Joe, Uncle Joe Cass.
Okay.
And he ran a newspaper distributing.
Okay.
And, that's just Joe and Kurt and I,
Back from the service.
Joe here again. We
Well, imagine Dad, did you guys get a welcome home Dad when he came home from the service? Did you have a welcome party or anything like that? Preferred?
Oh,
That's kind of looks like what's going on here.
not so much because, you know, he wasn't that particular, we were just saying,
I know, but,
Yeah.
yeah, okay,
and so, you know, which is, you know, welcome and we had parties
yeah.
and there's Bert and I, Lil and George, Eileen and Bob, you know, we were.
Oh, wow, that's a neat picture. Now, where was that taken?
That's on the front porch in 390 Glen Oak.
Mhm.
And that's,
And that's a close-up picture of the thing.
yeah, the same.
George and Lil and Eileen. Oh, wow, that's so cute.
And then here's another, you know, the side of the house.
Oh, yeah.
Bob and Eileen, you know, and George and I, Bob
And
and
Bert.
I. And we went to Davenport,
And,
the plantation. Now that's where my Uncle Vern worked.
okay,
My Aunt Lou and Uncle Vern were there. And these are just pictures of the backyard.
and Rose went with you guys on this trip to the,
No, she didn't go. The plantation, I don't.
there's Bob, Eileen, Lil, and
George.
George.
Rose. And, yeah,
Bert.
maybe they did.
I thought it was Bert.
Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
they did. Yeah, I guess they did go there. And then there's the cute pictures of my
Easter time.
Yeah.
You and Jim
Yeah.
with the plum blossom.
Yeah.
Bird night, Easter
Cherry,
1946.
actually, it was cherry.
Cherry blossom. Okay.
And, well, just more of the same.
So this is the Julian Dubuque Bridge. Was that right after it was built? Huh?
Well, reasonably so, but it was, that's the Wisconsin bridge. And then this was,
Jim at Loyal.
Laura. He was in Laura Academy, so that was 7th, 8th, 9th grade.
Okay.
And then we started with Jim with the date.
With Joy. Okay. Gang in Independence.
Oh, yeah. Jerry Wonder was one of the gals that told us, and these were just, people I thought school with.
At the time?
I haven't
No,
got much in touch with them.
lots of folks there. Okay.
You know, I hear a word, this was one of my cousins that I would see frequently, but he's nice looking.
J.B. Youngblood.
J.B. Youngblood, he was the, yeah, the third cousin.
And this is Ralph and Laura.
Rolly, yeah.
And Laura. Now Joan, is this Joan that was Ralph's wife?
Yeah,
Joan?
John, that's John.
So there's Ralph and Joan there.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's cute, isn't it?
That is.
An old one. And, myself and Norman.
And Norman.
Remember who Norman was?
Huh.
With Helen Graff was in my
Right.
class.
And this is
I
Lillian.
and Bob
And this is Lillian and George's wedding
Wedding.
day.
Exactly.
Okay, so there's Lil and George, Lil by herself.
By yourself and just.
And then Eileen and Bob were there, obviously, and you and Dad were there.
Exactly. So it was a special. And there, the kids. And there the four girls back together. So,
Yeah,
friends with
Lil and George,
Lil's mother.
Mary and Chuck Ryan.
Yeah, now that Mary and Chuck Ryan were Lil's, Mary was Lil's sister.
Oh, okay.
Was Lil's older sister.
All right.
She was real cute. We always thought she was darling.
Uh-huh.
And, this was George Ryan. That's her wedding.
Mm-hmm.
And,
More wedding shots.
parents, yeah.
This is, Lil's mom there.
Let's see.
Mrs.
Yeah,
Ryan.
this is Mrs. Freund, so that's the father, and then this is Mrs. Lil's mom.
Okay, okay. Got it. Lil, George,
Yeah,
Mary Ryan, and Bob Ryan.
Freund, yeah. Mary Ryan was Lil's sister.
That's George.
Actually, a friend of mine, wedding pictures, I'm showing your daddy, he knows some of these friends of mine.
And there's the Mrs. Ryan. George, well, so there's just different wedding pictures
Yeah,
off
off
to
we were.
Cable Lodge.
Cable Lodge.
Cable Lodge. That's where they went
And
on
also
the
there, yeah.
Okay.
I guess I had to get a picture because there is a little town named Chapman.
in Nebraska.
Right.
And this is a trip to Denver in the mountains.
Yeah.
So you guys
This
did
was
another
before
trip.
I was married, yeah.
So this must have been, while Dad was at Iowa State or something, maybe, or? Or,
No, I think it was just a trip I took with my mom and dad.
Okay.
Just a trip we took.
And this is a Denver park.
Yeah. These were just things we saw before I was
It's really fun in
here.
front of the Museum of Natural History.
Denver.
So that's what the Museum of Natural History used to look like.
Right, exactly.
We know right where that is.
And, just picture in front of a pretty Denver.
And this is the sunset behind your cabin in Denver.
Yeah. We just played in the cabin.
And there's Jim at Denver Park. You and Jim at Denver Park
Yeah.
with the Bears. And Dad becomes a pioneer in Nebraska.
There we go.
All right.
These were,
Eating a chipmunk near the mountains.
yeah. Little,
Jim, myself, this is at Red Rock.
yeah.
That's interesting. And there's another picture of Red Rock
Yeah.
there. So you guys went up to Red Rock Amphitheater back then.
Definitely.
Met some.
And we
Yeah,
ate
they
breakfast
breakfast
in the mountains and
Mhm.
saw some cats.
Now here's Echo Lake near Maldetta. So
Yeah.
that's the big mountain we see hoping in front of our house in Maldetta.
Oh.
They went up there and stopped for well water at Rocky Mountain, in the Rocky Mountains. And then Jim and I had a lookout. We could find names of snow-capped mountains by using the guide in the pictures.
Yeah.
See.
Okay. And it was such
Yeah,
and went horseback riding.
out there,
Dad always liked trains.
Train.
He loved trains. And this was the falls and I don't
and I thought, great, look at, they must have done a trip up Mount Evans and then up and around, and
this was our cabin at Grand Lake.
you had a sitting ground like there.
Pardon me. And we were above the clouds. That was neat.
Now I noticed that almost every time you went to the mountains, you found a place to get out and throw snowballs.
Oh, yes, that was extremely important.
Yeah,
And the dam store, we thought that was funny.
yeah, that's in Thompson Canyon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because there was another picture of the dam store back earlier.
But we lived there a couple of times.
Uh-huh.
And, this was the day.
Yeah, Pat and Joe.
Yeah, no, that's my
That's Joe,
husband,
yeah.
is awesome. And, from it, this was a baby picture of my friend that she gave me. And this was my friend from Mason City. And she and I, before we were married, she'd come and spend.
And that's Barbara Rex.
Barbara,
Barbara Rex.
Rex is what her married name was.
Mhm.
And she was, my dad's cousin's daughter.
Okay. Okay, this is a family reunion at the park in Mason City.
Yeah.
We've got Joe Young and Madeline.
Madeline and Joe, yeah.
Pearl.
Pearl and
This is Pearl here.
that's Pearl Rolling.
Pearl Rolling.
And Mary,
Mary Y.
Youngblood.
Youngblood. Mr. and Mrs. Hoffman.
Yeah.
Mom. And Dad. Aunt Ethel. Uncle Emo.
Emo.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
Uncle Emo lived right behind my grandma and grandpa's house.
Okay.
It was, they were a block away.
Okay.
But, we could go backyard to backyard.
And Uncle Emil was related to your mom?
He was, my, Grandma Chapman's, brother.
Brother. Wow.
Yeah, he was grandma.
Okay. On your dad's side then.
Yeah.
And then we have Rio, let's see, Park.
Mark Thomas married the one when we go to Mason City into the cottage. We went, he married my dad's cousin.
And Leo.
Leo Rowling. They lived just
Okay.
his uncle.
JB.
JB was my dad's cousin.
All right. Bird.
Yeah, and
Brandy Joe and Mary Joe.
Yeah, that was cousins that came to visit from California.
Okay.
And that was Jim and football.
Mm-hmm. And then we have Dad in a snowstorm, 18 inches of snow.
Yeah, February 49 snowstorm.
Wow. That's a
And
story.
Jim on skis
Yeah.
in the backyard, you know.
Because there was so much.
Yeah.
Wow.
So,
So and Marion.
Uncle Steve and Aunt Mary.
Okay.
And this is Betty, Aunt Betty, and
Yeah, yeah, family here. Hazel.
family, yeah. Mm-hmm. And
Hank and Marilyn.
and Minor, they were just friends.
Okay. And there's Dee and Mary as well.
Yeah.
That's neat.
And then they got, this was my cousin in Mason City,
And Joe Rex.
and who she married.
Uh-huh.
And then this is Mary, and
And
Joe
Steve.
White, and Uncle Steve,
Uh-huh.
and that's Lil and George.
That's great.
And that's more Lil and George, and then this is Aunt Bernice and Uncle George.
That's pretty neat.
And that's Lois, Bill, and Arlene down here.
Well, this
Bill.
is Mom, Dad's sister.
Yeah,
Bernice.
getting married, Bernice.
Okay.
And that's Aunt Arlene.
Mhm. Wow.
And this is Lil and George's wedding.
Yeah, Aunt Bernice, who are the bridesmaids?
I don't know that one, but that's Lois.
That's Lois. That's Aunt
This
Lois.
is Arlene,
Mm-hmm.
and that's Bill. The others I don't know.
Okay.
We're just friends.
Right. Wow, neat. And then
And that's Uncle Bob.
Uncle Bob
Mueller.
in the white tux or white suit.
That was the first commune.
Okay.
And this is Bill Mueller.
Joe Mueller.
That was junior high or
Mhm.
something. And that's Aunt Lois. And
Right.
then Arlene.
And Lois and Arlene were younger than Dad, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
they were his younger sister.
All right.
And that's the picture. Here's that's
Bill,
Uncle Bob.
Uncle Bob. Mm-hmm.
And this is the
Third is an altar boy.
Altar boy. And this is my daddy's mother and father,
Mulgrew.
my mother's mother and father, and then my grandma's mother.
So that's great grandma Mulgrew.
Yeah.
These are the Dempsters.
Yeah,
These are the
yeah,
Chappers.
the chap, exactly.
That's a good picture to.
Yeah,
for
that's the
reference, yeah.
precious one. And then this was just our little life,
Okay.
and that's playing tennis. That was first
This is
Canadian.
your first Canadian.
And that was at the captain
Yeah.
cabin when we just went up there and it was Jim and I.
Okay. And again, these are a lot of the pictures that need to be put
Yeah,
in the previous spot. We'll do that
yeah,
later.
right. And
And that's all of his pictures.
I love that mommy.
Yeah.
And that was a cute
Yeah.
one. And
I was wondering about this.
this was Dad in the service. He's so curious.
Yeah, there he is. But that was in the service, or was it a first job, or?
No, it was service, I'm pretty sure.
Uh,
Well, wait a minute. That's what Dad for sure.
Mhm.
By the garage, it looks like those.
yeah, there's an open
Maybe
garage.
there was just a whole bunch of them home in Bellevue from the service.
Maybe. Huh?
I'm not sure.
And then this is
And
a
this
good one.
was watching over Fort Carson. Oh,
Take your chair. Okay.
yeah, you know how to get
She can do it.
the
Yeah.
lab.
She can do it. Folks, pretty resourceful.
Oh, well, she was
Yeah.
there. You are kidding.
So
Yeah,
this
this
is-
was, we were watching a show at Fort Carson.
And it's greeted by General Manhart.
General Manhart, and it was, we were being entertained at Fort Carson. First was, the Chamber of Commerce, so we were invited to this program at Fort Carson.
Okay.
And so we could all be here for that.
And there's Jeff and Nancy and you,
And Brad and Matt.
Brad and Matt, Doug. And this is where we
And this is.
picture of Nancy.
Yeah, like, my dad loved that. I think he took that with me.
Yeah.
And there, fall of '68,
Yeah, I was 2 years old and you're running from a plane. You must be
Yeah.
running to greet mom and dad or grandma and grandpa or something.
or I was going to Dubuque.
Yeah.
I think, I'm not sure, good one, no, good one, or good one.
Yeah, and look at this with the grandma and grandpa in front of Dick's,
And there was just, I think,
a department store or
you know,
something.
I think it was a lounge sometimes.
Okay, and there's Dad.
Oh, no, hello.
Carrie, drink everything.
My daddy, and this is the Farleys. That's Phyllis, Eflin, and Eunice, and Elaine.
Anyway,
And that's Phyllis and North, and Elaine.
now, did Elaine pass away now? Where's Elaine still?
Yeah, no, she's gone.
This is Elaine,
Elaine.
and you,
Yeah.
and
And
Grandpa,
Ryan and Phyllis.
and Philip.
And this is Uncle Lee and Pearl. And those live just above that, and Dorothy. And then Carol.
Okay,
And
Yeah.
the Demker, that was a different thing, but.
and then this is Dad presenting a plaque to, it says, Lieutenant Colonel Henry J. Schrader of
And that was
79th Airborne
from the
Artillery.
Canyon City Chamber of Commerce.
Okay.
That was why we were
You did that.
involved in that.
Mhm. And then this is a picture of, I know it's Dad's in
Yeah,
here,
sure.
and then there's a lot of other fellas, and a couple,
Must be a Laura's reunion. I think it must be a Laura's reunion,
yeah,
because, the priests are there, and
yeah,
I don't recognize any of the others except for.
we'll fill that in later. Well, that's neat. All right.
Well,